Yo.
Crash and flow.
Drink your cold brew coffee, bro. I don't like cold brew coffee. I drank it once. I'm like, this liquid should be warm.
No, really? Yeah, it's true. I had some bubble tea last night. It was really good.
Yeah?
Is tapioca a real thing? Is that something they just make?
Tapioca is a real thing. It's a root.
It doesn't seem like a root when they give it to you at the bubble tea place. That seems like something they made at like Willy Wonka's hemorrhoid. You know?
Ew.
Does it seem real?
Ew.
Hey, man, it's been a long day. It's Friday, dude.
Gross.
I haven't had a single person to talk to. I got 2 shows on the weekend, so they're on Zoom.
Is a starch extracted from the storage root of the cassava plant. Okay?
Really? If you say so.
That's
I don't
what
trust
Wikipedia
you.
says.
That's not what Banana Republic's getting their shit from, I feel like. I mean, Banana, what's it called?
Banana Republic.
Not Banana Republic.
Bubble Republic.
Yeah, Bubble Republic. That's a good place, by the way, in Mississauga.
It is, but, Shaw time is closer, so that's where we go now.
I see you. How you been, man? How was your week?
I'm doing okay. It's been a week.
It's been a week.
That's what I can say. It's been a week.
Yeah?
So it's nice that the week is coming to an end. I sold a fair bit of things on Kijiji.
Clean the house a little bit.
Yeah,
getting things out of here.
You know what? When people say when Gary V yells at you and he's like, I have people making $10,000 a year on just selling bullshit from wherever, and then you're like, no, you can't do it. I don't have $10,000 worth of bullshit. I mean, you might not. You definitely have a few $1,000s worth of stuff that you can flip. And the thing is when I first started looking into this, I was like, okay, I have 3 things I can sell. And then 1 week of this mentality of finding something to sell, like I have so many things to sell. I like everything could be sold. It's nice. So that's what I'm doing.
You're like, Syed, you know how much a nephew goes for nowadays?
Yeah, I wouldn't sell a nephew in full.
No.
I'd sell them in parts.
What?
They're worth more in parts.
Just find a needy family with a liver.
Yeah. It's just like a car. You can sell a car, but if it's not a high end car, it's worth more in parts. You know.
Right.
You take off a Honda Civic, you can sell a Honda Civic, or if you sell it for parts, just the airbags alone.
That's true. Or maybe you can have some sort of rental thing where you're like, hey, take this nephew for a while, bring him back.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
I don't care how many miles you put on him. Comes back and they're like, this nephew's dinged up, dude. What'd you do to this nephew?
How did we get into human trafficking so quickly?
I told you, man. I don't think you understood when I told you. I haven't talked to a lot of people this week.
Hey, you gotta offload all the weirdness. Okay.
Yeah. No, alhamdulillah.
Yeah, don't move the mic, damn it.
Yeah, I will keep it right where it is. We want to keep the sound consistent. And
don't want that to cut out at all.
Nah, man.
Oh boy. All right, man.
You go on any walks? You go to Arendelle or anything? Do your
not yet. But I have been doing my runs, and the runs that I have been doing. Okay, I go to there's a rich neighborhood close to the QEW. So here in Ontario.
Dang, this guy's ballsy. This guy's got beads on. Yeah. He goes running around a rich neighborhood looking like that.
So what I do is, so from my place, you gotta
come
walk
out of the bushes
before you do it. But when I get there, I feel, first of all, it's really nice there. There's so many trees, and all the trees are elder trees that are very big and very green. So you feel like you're in a forest. Well, once when you enter that place, full forest. All the houses over there, like much more than just 1 or 2 million.
Yeah.
Except for like you'll get custom house, and then someone who held out.
Right.
It's a regular bungalow.
Yeah.
Just couldn't move and couldn't be bothered to like changing the thing. No, this is where I live until I die.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I will embarrass this whole neighborhood. I don't give 2 shits. My dad built this cabin.
Yeah. So it's like really nice house. And then after it's just, a couple Ford F-150s parked on dirt in front of a regular ass house.
Nice.
Anyway, so when I run there, the air is better because just by virtue of the sheer amount of trees there, I feel better about about me going in there and then breathing their air. I'm breathing rich people air. So it makes me feel like a hooligan a little bit. Like I'm stealing.
Feel like a winner. You're
I'm
stealing their
definitely
air,
stealing.
coming
I'm
back,
definitely stealing their air.
exhaling by your house.
Trying to replenish the quality of air over here.
Yeah, just running over there, filling up balloons, coming back over here, like Ma.
Open your mouth.
Over there, we got some good immune system air right here. It's an old ass tree.
Yeah.
I just breathe into this.
I don't even know what that neighborhood is called. But you know, I mean, you laugh. There was a time when China was selling, or you could sell, like clean air. So supposedly they took air from like I don't know, like the Alpines. No, that's not correct. Whatever. Like
I was like, how'd the Chinese get access to the Alpines?
no. So like people in Vancouver or whatnot would go up in
Right.
the mountains, get like really nice air, put it into a can, like a
Yeah.
pressurized can, and
Right.
then you could sell it, and then they would have a mask and they put it against, and then they would breathe alpine air,
My God.
you know, or Arctic air, because China's air was so horrible.
We can't even shit on this because you know they're going to do it. They did it with water. We all thought water was stupid. Everybody, when they were coming out with water, I'm like, who's going to buy this? The French? Like, who's buying bottled water?
Yeah.
And then everybody has bottled water.
Yeah. Have you had Voss?
Yeah, it's... Yeah,
Um,
they'll bottle anything, but one of the things I'm really happy that they bottled, that Peri sauce at Nando's. That's good
You know-
sauce.
It's lies, is what it is, brother.
What?
It's lies.
It's lies.
Okay. Let me tell you this, brother. Nando's.
Mm-hmm.
Whose people's food is that? What culture is it?
Portuguese.
See, you are a victim of the colonizers.
I had
right?
it yesterday.
I'm about to red pill your ass over here.
It said also like a
Nando's.
suppository or like what do you mean?
Nando's comes from Africa.
No.
It's even on their website. Allow me to explain to you what they say over here. All right, here we go. It's a story. For centuries, the people of Southeast Africa have used peri peri to bring fire to their food. It is a Mozambique. Oh no. It is in the Mozambique's rich soil and blistering sunshine that the African bird-eye chili grows in its fiery best. Into its fiery best. When the Portuguese explorers arrived there, they were enchanted by its flavor. They added a squeeze of lemon and a kick of garlic and turned peri peri into a very well-traveled spice.
Yo, I love it. I love how they're downplaying it. They're like, this is what all the Portuguese did.
Which is how, many years later, it ended up in Johannesburg, something or other. One afternoon in 1987, two friends went for lunch at a humble Portuguese eatery. As their meal drew to a close, they knew they tasted something that had to be shared. Peri Peri was about to make one more journey from Rosettenville to the world. South Africa, baby.
South Africa.
Yep.
The Portuguese been trying to take. Also, I've looked in your kitchens. It's all Indians. What are you talking about? I haven't seen a single Portuguese person other than at the register to take the money at a Nando's ever.
I don't think I've ever seen a Portuguese person there, but I don't go there often.
Oh, if you ever go to a Nando's, demand to go see the kitchen. Demand. Say, my
no.
uncle's back there. That's all you have to say. My uncle's back there. We're like, oh, yeah, probably. And then take you right back in there. Watch.
Someone's uncle's there.
Yeah, one of your uncles there.
Yeah.
You might be surprised. You might get there like, oh, shit, my uncle is here.
So there it
Now
is.
you
That's
segue, yeah.
There's a little bit of truth there. Speaking of truths,
Right.
People telling truth.
Yeah.
All right. Dave Chappelle,
All right.
out of the blue. No one's putting anything out except obviously Andrew Schultz is doing his thing, which is fascinating and amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Everyone else is trying to do catch up. People are like, when do you think you're gonna go to the clubs? You listen to podcasts, they say, hey, when do you think the clubs will be open? When do you think we could do the show again? And everyone's talking about it. Some of the best are talking about it. Dave Chappelle was like, I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm just gonna do it. So he releases today. I don't. It wouldn't be called a special. It's like a short, entitled 8 minutes and 46 seconds, or just 8:46, which is the amount of time that officer's knee was on the back of George.
Floyd.
So Floyd,
Yeah.
thank you. So the thing is that I don't know if you did you see it yet?
Yeah, watched it twice actually.
Right. Comedy, commentary, storytelling. We don't know what it is, but it's what Dave Chappelle can do, and it was freaking amazing.
Yeah, I found it to be very powerful and moving.
Yeah.
This isn't stand-up. This is commentary.
Yeah.
It's more of a Mark Twain. I'll say this is that I like this as much as any. I feel like this guy was on point for the first time from start to finish on a subject. And the whole way he had me, I thought it was interesting. It wasn't funny. You're going to go there, you're like, I need a break. This is not a break. It's quite the opposite. But it's good. I'd recommend this. Even if you... It's good. It's
good. But here's the deal. The thing is that inevitably, and he talks about this in the special, we're not going to... Nothing really to give away, but, it's better to experience it from Dave himself. He was saying, I don't say anything because I don't need to. The streets are doing the talking, right? But at the same time, it's nice to hear from him.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear from him. There was when I knew, because I didn't know what he was actually going to talk about. When I saw what he was talking about, he's a special man, and it's cool to listen to him talk about these things. You just want to hear him speak, and sorry, go ahead.
No, it's also like informs the conversation. Like it actually pushes the conversation when people like Dave Chappelle say something. It's not something that I don't want to call it internet. It's a voice that always hasn't been there, and sometimes there is. Sometimes a generation is lucky to have that voice. Sometimes it's as strong as Muhammad Ali, who has to sacrifice, but other times this is somebody who probably has the ear of such a large demographic, and then being an African American from Washington D.C. I like the fact that he didn't make light of anything. This was like, this is what I'm talking about nowadays. I think this was really important.
Yeah.
And I also like the fact that a lot of the things I'm hearing now about, there's so many different things to kind of address, but the main thing is like when a cop is doing something wrong, there's other cops that need to step in and say this is good, bad, or ugly, or whatever.
Right.
And I think that's a healthy conversation to have. That's an important one. That when it comes to cops, these guys are either going to have to police themselves, which they've been doing for the last X amount of years, and not giving each other
you can't have
amount of flexibility
your own
they
people
can.
looking in on your own people. No.
Yeah, I feel like that whenever Israel's like, yeah, we're investigating this atrocity you might have committed. I'm like, yeah, you're investigating yourself? I wonder how that's going to turn out, you know?
It's a very simple concept. If you want to have, let's say, a property built in another country, you hire a contractor, and they go and buy the materials, and they find the people to build your property. You also need to hire an auditor, and the auditor checks to see if the contractor is doing the job properly. You got to pay both, and they got to be separate. They can't be friends. So like if it's as basic, like if you can understand a concept like that, which makes sense, you can't have cops looking into cop shit. That's the whole reason why media or like the press was so important. I don't know about what it is right now, but it was supposed to keep people in check.
Yeah. And it's so interesting because if I was to ask you, Yasin, what is the motto of the police, you would say something along the lines of protect and serve. But almost before that, it's a brotherhood or sisterhood. But you know what I mean? Like they watch each other's back before they protect and serve.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, even while we're protecting service, this is us first. And then we go ahead and do our jobs and make sure we're watching each other's back. And it's being exposed in a huge way. So yeah, it's interesting to see, some good cops come out and stuff, but it's...
But even then, I mean, I don't know how this gets fixed, but it's hard not to have a tribal mentality. Humans love being in tribes, and they'll be in a tribe for anything. You'll be in, I like iPhones. I don't like iPhones. I like Android, but like other people like ride or die Apple. So
I'm like that with like Laziz and Osmos, but like I'll stop when like
Yeah, but see, the thing
I'll
is
stop
that, like,
at a certain point.
But everyone's
sports.
got a tribe, and I think it's tough. When you when you're a cop, you feel like you're fearful, and you need to know that people you can count on are backing you. So like it's hard
I
to
understand that.
it's hard to balance the two. But anyway, it's a nuanced conversation for people who are a lot smarter than us to figure that out. But
If the pandemic keeps going the way it is, maybe one day I'll be able to tell you. We'll be like, you know what? When the shit went down and we had to steal this chicken, my morals were in the right place, you know. But no, I'll never be in that situation where it's a life or death.
if you had to steal a chicken right now, okay,
Oh, I could do it. I could do it, no problem.
Wait, hold on a second, right?
Yeah.
Where would you go? Do you know a location where you can go right now? Get a chicken with low
Any backyard
security?
in Brampton. Boom. These Punjabis.
you
I'm
serious?
telling you. No, I'm not just making this shit up. What do you think? Because they're in Malton, mother. No, I don't know where they are.
Okay.
I know where the Maple Lodge slaughterhouse is. I know where the
Okay.
Sergeant Farm slaughterhouse
I feel like you're going where everyone else is gonna go. Like
I
once when people
know, I
know
know.
about the shortage, see, this is what happens, bro. This
This
is what
will-
I'm saying.
yeah.
Okay, wait, no, this is actually a good thought. Okay, here's the deal, right? These people who are like, gun control. We shouldn't have any guns. Why would you need a gun if you're not in an army or you're not a cop? You don't need one. You live in Canada, you seen? That's what I've heard. I've spoken to a couple friends about like, hey, I'm thinking of purchasing a gun. You're like, I don't even understand. It almost look at you like, why? Because we are 2 steps away from absolute annihilation. We just don't know it. We're
Yeah.
so close to it all the time. And when that time happens, you don't want to be the only person that doesn't have one.
Completely
So-
agree. Yeah.
And so, with regards to chickens,
Right?
it's the same thing as guns. Same thing as guns. Why would you need a chicken? You can just go to Loblaws. But when Loblaws goes, where do you get your eggs? Do you know how many eggs we eat per week? I think we need a chicken coop and guns, bro. That's the 2 things that Crash and Flow needs immediately.
I don't need a chicken coop. I need to know where they have a chicken coop with a rooster and a chicken.
Okay, but here's
give me
the
an
thing.
egg. You give me an egg.
Yeah.
I'll sit on it. I'll figure this thing out.
Right.
I'll get a bulb. I'll figure it out.
I know in my friend circle,
Yeah.
an extended friend circle, there's a couple that got chickens. I'm not
What
asking
else they
for
got?
permission. I'm just gonna roll up there and take one.
Yeah. With your gun. Just roll up like Elmer Fudd. Like, give me that cock. Just like, and you're like, not that cock. Put your pants back on, uncle.
Also, well done. But
Also, give me that cock. You're like, one way or another. I'm getting my hands on cock, uncle.
we gotta put a pin in that. Priorities first.
Whoa.
But
In
there
the
it is.
cock? Okay. We're good. We're good.
We're good. Moving off the cock.
Yeah, moving off. I was just thinking, I wouldn't go for a chicken unless I can get a chicken, that'd be great. Because you can get a chicken, it lays eggs, you're all
Yeah,
set.
there you go. You're good.
Breakfast all day. If I wanted to get meat, I'd probably go with a squirrel. I feel like squirrels are plentiful.
A squirrel. A squirrel. You know what a squirrel is, bro?
It's a trash-eating rat
You know what
with
it
a
is?
great tail. What?
It's well, you don't know cars. I can't do this thing.
It's
Hyundais-
a roadster. It's a
Hyundai-
roadster,
Hyundais
bro.
are Hyundais
that
are crab
burns.
cars. Hyundais are
Yeah.
crab cars, which is a rat. A Hyundai is a rat. Okay.
Okay.
And then the Genesis is like the fancier Hyundai. That's what
Yeah.
a squirrel is. That's what it is. It's just
Yeah,
a fancy rat, bro. That's
Yeah,
all
I'd
it
grab
is.
A Civic,
Just-
dude. I'm cool with the Genesis. It's not that big. What's a
ju-
Civic
just
then?
Just because it's got a bushy tail,
Yeah.
right? You're thinking that it must be cleaner than a rat. And it's not.
No,
It's not. I don't like the idea. Basically, it's the same thing like 8 years ago where your certain reaction to pretty people, and you wouldn't let them slide at all,
Right.
At all in any conversation, any joke. You would have called it out. I'm calling this out, brother.
Really?
Your belief that
I can't eat a squirrel?
No, you can't eat a squirrel. Get the frick out of here. You're gonna start the Black Plague.
But the rats eat the trash squirrels. I've seen them eat
Nuts and stuff, right? So
nuts
you're like,
and stuff.
oh yeah. He's on a paleo
that.
diet.
Yeah,
It must be better.
yeah. Like, he's eating my food.
No, I go rabbit.
Yeah, but those are a little bit easier to find in like Mississauga, but not still. I would have to find one, get them to breed. They do it apparently pretty
Would you
easily.
do dog?
No,
You wouldn't do dog, eh?
I've got my jokes and my ethics. If I get a dog, I'm making a friend. He's gonna protect me and my squirrel army.
Dude,
but like,
it depends on the dog. Here's what I'm saying. Okay. If the
I know exactly what you're saying. Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. If the dog can't win a fight against a cat, it's not a dog. It is also a rodent,
Okay.
right? And if the apocalypse comes, those chihuahuas are being eaten, are getting ate.
Yeah.
Because here's the deal, man.
Or rat food.
You're not gonna get a chihuahua or like I don't know any other small animals. Come on, man. Pug or
Pug, Pomeranian, French bulldog.
You're not getting any of those dogs and being like, this is gonna protect me.
No.
Right? You're not even gonna get a golden shepherd to protect you. A golden
Probably
retriever,
not.
sorry. A golden retriever.
Yeah.
No. I mean, you'll get a golden retriever to love. Mm-hmm. But you want a German shepherd for you to be able to you essentially want I Am Legend. What was their name?
That's
Max.
a German
No.
Shepherd. Was it Max?
No,
Maxine?
It wasn't Max. It wasn't Max.
Wasn't it Maxine?
No, Marley.
Google.
Bob Marley?
What was the dog from I Am Shepherd? I Am Legend. Never mind, man.
No, I'm going to figure it out right now, man.
The German Shepherd is a breed of medium to large-sized working dog that originated in Germany.
My,
In the English
they're just
language,
telling us about German Shepherds.
recognized
You
native
tell me.
German Shepherd dog.
I'm surprised that Sam. Her name was Sam.
Sam.
Oh yeah,
Samantha.
Greatest. Yes, exactly. Greatest part in that movie. That movie was fantastic, by the way. Will Smith has such a wide variance of what is a good movie by that man and what is a horrible movie. That was a
He
damn
could do
good
it
movie.
all.
He can.
He can
it
do
all.
that, and then After Earth.
Yeah, he has a lack of movies that sit in the middle. Mm-hmm. He has a lot that sit on either side. Wow,
What's
this is
his
a weird
worst?
What?
I guess we're on the sub. I'm like, what's Will Smith's worst movie?
Hold on, let me pull up that IMDb. But anyway, let me just real quick when he's in the building, when Sam goes into the building, and then he's like cupping the flashlight on his gun, and he's like letting it shine, and then closing it, letting it shine, and then closing. He's like, Sam, we gotta go, Sam. Oh my god, I loved it. All right, hold on a second. IMDb, Will Smith, and this is not we love Will Smith.
We love Will Smith,
we
but
love Will Smith.
when you've
We've
made that
seen
many movies,
It's questionable. All right, we're gonna start way back in the day, shall we?
yeah.
A bunch of Jazzy Jeff stuff. Blossom, Made in America. 6 Degrees of Separation is the first one. Apparently very good. I've never watched it.
Oh, it's good. It's solid. I've
Okay.
seen it. He's a gay man, and I don't know what year that movie came out in, but it was when
1993.
it was that long ago.
Okay.
It wasn't leading man, gay, hadn't been in a movie yet. Very good movie. Check it out.
All right. Bad Boys. God damn,
Man.
that's like he goes
Yeah,
from
that escalated.
boom. Right. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Excuse me. Independence Day. Freaking amazing. Men in Black. At that point, it was like Will Smith can't miss.
No, he can't.
He's doing great. Now he's got a bunch of stuff for like Just the Two of Us, Jiggy with It. Those are all music videos. Enemy of the State. Still can't
Enemy
miss.
of the State is
Still
a great
can't freaking
movie.
miss.
It's not.
Amazing.
It's better than good.
Yeah,
that's a good
it's
movie.
Better
yeah.
than good. It's amazing. That was great. And then here's the first L. Wild Wild West.
I thought you were gonna say the song Miami or something.
I like Miami.
Yeah, I like Miami too. Wild Wild West was the first one.
Yeah, it was
Yes.
bad but when you're a kid, because this is
Mm-hmm.
that Wild Wild West came out in 1999. When I watched it, I thought it was fine,
Mm-hmm.
but you just can't rewatch it. Moving on. Let's see here. Legend of Bagger Vance. Respectable.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I heard it was
it's pretty
for
good.
people who liked it.
Yeah. We have Ali.
I liked Ali a lot. My
Mm-hmm.
only movie I've ever seen alone. Ali.
Okay. Men in Black 2.
It's a piece of shit, but I mean, it's what you expect from Men in Black
it was
too.
Men in Black, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Bad Boys 2.
Yeah, it's what you expect.
Fantastic.
You like that a lot more than I do, but it's
Why?
fine.
So good. I watched that movie 3 times in the movie theaters, dude. It was amazing.
Yeah.
iRobot.
I
Still great.
love iRobot. I
Still
love
great.
iRobot.
Still great.
Yeah.
The fact that you felt that part where he's getting tight about, the robot doesn't know. You should have saved the girl. Saved me instead. Ugh. Freaking love it. Shark Tale. Great.
Yeah,
Hitch.
Shark Tale was solid. Jack
Hitch.
Black.
Freaking love
What do you
Hitch.
think of Hitch, man?
I like
You liked Hitch?
I like
What's
Hitch.
the lady's name? Ava Mendez?
Yeah, Ava Mendes.
Yeah,
She's
she
pretty.
was. Yeah,
Kevin James.
in her prime, you really couldn't beat her.
No, I mean,
I mean,
don't
who was
know.
trying to? But somebody's got to beat this woman's beauty.
Ava Mendes right now, I bet money looks just as good. Let me do a quick. Do a quick.
We're gonna
Google.
go into a different tangent
Sorry.
of Eva Mendes real quick.
Well, Ava Mendes, great cheekbones. Moving on. Then after Hitch, Pursuit of Happiness.
That was awesome.
Yeah, where he's clapping in public.
Yep.
Yeah. I Am Legend. Right after that,
I Am Legend. Huh.
2007. Then we have Hancock.
I didn't love Hancock.
Was not good.
No.
7
Surprised I made
pound.
a 2.
Yeah, Hancock, bad. 7 pounds. Oh, right in your chest. 7 pounds was amazing.
That was heavy.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so good. Oh man. Also, who thinks about dying via jellyfish?
Then it went weird after that, dude.
So good. Men in Black 3, questionable.
Yeah.
After Earth. Oh,
Questionable
oh.
to the max.
Focus.
Shyamalan.
Okay, here's the thing though. Freaking loved Focus. I know Focus is a crap movie, but I like Focus. You know why? Will Smith is a very handsome human being, right? Even as a fully heterosexual male,
Yeah.
he's a pleasure to look at. And
Okay.
and so is Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
And you put both of them on the screen. You're like, this is great. These are
This is hilarious.
these
You
these
just-
these are the highest example of beauty on both sides.
This
It's
is
on
stupid.
screen.
That's how India makes its movies. Let's continue. I think you're at 2015.
All right. Concussion.
I didn't watch that.
I watched it.
I hear it's good.
Okay, so I went deep into Concussion
Mm-hmm.
because I watched the actual documentary based on the doctor before watching the Concussion, the movie, and so like I got it all.
Yeah.
And
I love it so much.
and
I ran into a wall, bro.
personally speaking, I don't think that it was worth even getting a nomination for the Oscars. This was during the Oscars so white situation. But decent movie. Suicide Squad. Meh.
Could be better. Could be way better.
Yep. Collateral Beauty I've not watched. Have you watched it?
Oh yeah, it's actually very good. I'd
Oh, is it?
recommend it? Yeah, I'd even if don't even worry about the IMDb or the Rotten Tomatoes. It's actually just a very nice movie to watch.
Okay, Edward Norton is in it. Kate Winslet is in it. Michael
Yeah.
Pena is in it. Helen Mirren is in it. Slow down. Keira Knightley. Lord have
Yeah.
mercy. They got
It has
everyone
some
in it.
actors, and it's good.
Okay,
it's
okay.
very good. Yeah,
Collateral
highly
Beauty.
recommend.
I'll watch that. Bright was next.
It was solid.
I
Watchable.
freaking
It's on.
loved Bright.
It's on Netflix. I liked it.
Yes. They should have. They should have.
Made that a TV show.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
made
yeah.
a TV show, but then they wouldn't be able to get Will Smith, so they would have to get someone else.
Like who?
John Boyega.
You racist.
John
See?
Boyega.
Boom! I knew
John
it.
Boyega. It has
Yeah,
to
that would
him
be John
right
Boyega.
now. Anyway,
He's hot right now.
He's hot right now.
The guy from Creed also did the similar stuff. It didn't get as much traction. Like he went to a rally, gave a speech.
Oh yeah, but
Boyega was better.
but also, okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. Next
Yeah,
is
sure.
Aladdin.
Aladdin, horrible.
I didn't even watch
Career-ending.
it.
If he didn't have all of this behind him, it would have ended him. I
Yeah?
watched it. It's
Is that
bad.
bad, eh?
It's bad.
All right, cool. Gemini Man, did not watch it. It was
I
rated
didn't
so
watch
badly.
that either.
Yeah. And then Bad Boys
For life.
for Life, which was great. I loved
What
it.
is this? Male versus man? TV miniseries?
It's yeah. Is just something about him questioning?
What it means to be a man versus what it means to be male.
Yeah.
Ooh, Bright 2.
Right too. I'm excited about that. That's amazing.
And Bad Boys 4. Dude, they'll just announce a Bad Boys before the last one comes out. Damn, it's pretty
Bad
pretty
Boys for
aggressive.
Life. Bad Boys for Life was great. What else
it's pretty amazing how well we know this guy's acting career. Where you're like, I have seen 90% of his movies.
Yeah. At least.
Yeah, he might be, for me, like his star rose right when I was coming into
Yeah.
getting out of high school, and it's
We kind of grew up with him. You know?
yeah, it's our generation's
He's the action hero for our generation, but also everything else. He was also like definition of cool for the longest time.
yeah, and a good representation of that. He didn't like fizzle out by like finding himself in a Coke hotel or some shit.
Right.
You always hope people turn out well. Sometimes they don't.
Will Smith has a degree from MIT, right? Pre-engineering. No, he was admitted, but he did not attend. So he was smart enough to
Even
go to
more
MIT.
impressive. Yeah.
Peace, whatever. I'm gonna
Yeah, like
do
who's
these
affording
movies.
MIT? Jeez. That is impressive, though. Sick.
Right. We were gonna
Cool,
say
cool,
something.
cool.
We're gonna say something. We're gonna go off on a tangent of some sort. We're talking about Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Then we were talking about maybe it's before Bright. Oh, John Boyega? No, not quite.
Yeah, Creed and Boyega, maybe that part.
Right.
It's
It
all
was
right if you want to. I don't want to compare these guys' speeches.
that. No, I'm not.
Because they're like, this
That's
guy,
not the point.
Boyega almost cried twice.
Yeah, he did. I think he actually did. I think he actually did cry there.
At first, they were telling him to sit down. They were like,
No, they weren't
"Sit
saying that he
down."
was.
No,
They were telling other people to sit down so other people could see behind them. Yeah, we were just talking about John Boyega. All I'm saying is that that man is coming off of. He's in Star Wars for Disney.
So
There's so much at risk. So when he's over there, he's like, I might not even have a career after this. But fuck that. And he starts yelling. Oh man, we got so hype.
Yo,
Turns out
these
he's-
guys need to, got to do a couple. It's easy to be in a franchise, and it's hard to transition into being a legitimate actor after that. Let's see what happens.
I think
I don't know
he's gonna
about
be-
him.
He's gonna be doing fine.
I don't know about that lady that's in Star Wars, Rain,
Rain.
I think is her name. The one with no lips. Who's the main girl now?
Oh, Ray. You mean Ray?
Yeah, Ray.
Yeah.
Sure.
Damn.
I mean, she has lips. I'm sure she's not like has no lips.
She does have less of, indeed. All right. So here's the deal. Did you watch Attack the Block?
I did watch Attack the Block,
Holy shit, that movie is great.
the British movie, right, with the
Yeah,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
That
That's
was
a
his
good
first movie.
Who? John Boyega? Boyega? What's his name?
Boyega.
Boyega. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't know
that
that.
was his first movie in 2011.
That's cool.
Yeah, then after that, he was in Law and Order UK. There's a Law and Order in UK, bro.
Wow. I didn't even expect that.
How many Law and Orders are there? And also, how can there be so many types of this show? What is it about cop shows?
Yeah. There are
Like
law
CSI's Law and Order?
order shows in countries without any law and order. There's like Law and Order Karachi. We haven't Law and Order since 1982,
Yeah.
and they're pretending to.
After that, he's in a bunch of movies that I don't know. A couple of shows. Major Lazer. Can never say
Major
that.
Laser.
Can't say that name without at least making it look like you're yelling it. And then right after that, in 2015, he gets put in Star Wars.
There's so many Star Wars on here on his IMDb. It's insane.
Yeah, it's all that.
But-
Plus, it's
but-
like Lego Star Wars.
Yeah,
and-
that's what I was like. Between the
like video game Star
miniseries
Wars, yeah.
and the cartoon and the video games, it's just
Yeah.
like you're set. You know, this Star Wars endeavor will net you $15 million throughout your life.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do great. So there's that. But you wanted to what was it? Michael B. Jordan was in The Wire, and
Yeah.
and if you watch The Wire, bro, he has one of the most heartbreaking scenes.
No
So
way.
when
Really?
I watched that when he was a kid,
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, so he's gonna have to make it. There was so much talent in him being that young that he had to. For me, it was like obviously he became a great actor.
Really?
Yeah. No, that scene for me was huge.
Wow. Well,
Also-
he was young when he was on The Wire too. Like that was pretty early in his career.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Yo, this kid's first acting job, Michael B. Jordan, is Sopranos.
Man, that guy was in HBO.
Yeah. His name was Ride Along Kid. And then Cosby. Mm-hmm. And then
One episode of Cosby, Hardball,
And then
The Wire.
then plays Michael Jordan in a movie called Hardball. I don't know. I could be wrong. And then The Wire.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can see that. Yeah, man, right out the gate, some of the greatest stuff ever.
Dang.
Oh, he was only in one episode on The Sopranos, but
Yeah.
The Wire.
Well, he was like 7 or something. Well, not, you know what I mean. He's a kid.
Yeah. And a bunch
Now
of
we're
stuff
just
in there.
going down IMDb and looking at people's profiles and talking about their careers.
But it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, man. What are you excited about coming up in the near or distant future, Yasin?
Man, I don't even know. What,
Shit's opening
movies?
up, dude. No, I mean just the world. Look,
Right.
basketball is starting. They're gonna let like masseuse and salons and acupuncturists open up now.
I know. I went back to acupuncture. It was great.
See, they're anything outside the GTA they're gonna let open up other than schools.
Yeah.
So we might be getting back to normal in a few months, at least with things being open.
A little bit. I need my dentist back. That's gonna be big for me.
Your dentist needs you back. That guy hasn't made insurance money in a minute.
See, there you go. I'm trying to throw money at him. I keep calling him, and he's like, "Well, we're not ready yet."
Oh, listen.
They haven't
What-
put the plexiglass up yet.
Once
Like,
he
how
gets
is-
you in, he's gonna make up shit you have wrong.
Oh,
he's gonna be
find-
like,
he's gonna
"Oh, this
find,
tooth,
like 3 cavities.
yeah, this
cracked
tooth has a termite, and this tooth we have to raise the foundation of this roof." He's gonna start making up stuff. He's like, "You're this
Caps.
tooth needs some spackle."
Yeah, by the time I leave, I'm coming out with like a full rapper's grill. Just one
Oh
or
yeah,
two,
a
just
full
diamond
grill
studded.
and like a functional lighter or something. It's like, "Oh, you need that lit?" Just like, let me
Yeah.
get
Why would you want to roam your pockets for a lighter when you could just
Yeah.
smile?
When
And
you could just use
start
my
it off with your
molar.
canine.
Yeah, you're like, just when you can make sick rhymes, you could be like, yeah, you know, my tongue is flint, and when I spit, I spark the flame, and then go poof, boom, married right there. It's like, whoa, somebody get a Willie in here.
Man, yeah. For those people who almost got married before, should get married really quickly.
Yeah,
Yeah, because now you can save so much money. You don't have to invite people, and like
Oh,
time,
yeah.
time is ticking right now.
This is the
Ford,
time.
Ford has allowed 10 people to gather. You don't want it to become like now we can do 100
Yeah.
people. You don't want to hit
Brown
that.
people are losing their mind. They just add the gate. As soon as this gets to 20, they're like, that's perfect. They're gonna start getting married.
Just gotta get married. Just get married with 10,
and if
and
you
then
have a-
save your money.
Save your money. And if you have a horrible personality, marry him on Zoom. You know, it's a good excuse at the moment. Be like,
You have a horrible personality to marry on Zoom.
yeah, if you know, or not. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I feel like don't date. Just marry somebody right now. You might be able to get some good Zoom meetings out of the way. Put yourself in a good background.
Okay.
It might make you look more hospitable. And marry a person. It's easier to trick them because you weren't in front
I'm
of
just
them.
saying you can tell all of the relatives that you don't want to be at your wedding. You know that you're like, sorry, Corona, we got married
Yeah.
already. I'll come
Yeah.
over and have dinner. And then that's it. That's it.
That's
you
it.
save your money. You can go on a vacation when this is over.
Put it on their family. Like, unfortunately, everybody on their side of the family has COVID. We're only bringing 10 of them, and we don't want you to get sick.
Right.
So we're only bringing 10,
Right.
and you're not one of them.
Because really, if you want to sit down, you go through your wedding list, your invitees, and then they had to guess. Just go to each name and have to guess. Does this person actually want the best for me? Actually, like we'll make dua for you if you ask for it, and we'll look at you and be like, mashallah, I'm happy that he has more success than me.
Yeah.
How many of those people on that list? Bet money you can't go deeper than 10 to 15.
Bet
money.
money.
So if that's the case, then if you can only do 15, which by the way, I would be surprised. You got some great friends if you're hitting 15 of those people who are like
Yeah.
truly believe like they want the best for you. Then why do you got to invite all these other people? Most people, dude, I've gone to more weddings than most people,
Yeah.
and the amount of shit talking that happens everywhere at every stage. The guests are shit talking other guests and also the family of the people who are getting married. The people who are getting married are shit talking the guests in the bridal suite or in
True.
the back, or when I'm doing the e shoot, or if I'm doing the shoot before whatever. They're talking shit about that. It happens all the time. There's only been a couple weddings where I've heard like no negativity or no shit talking, and everyone's just being really, really nice. And that's
Rarity.
like super religious weddings. I'm talking super religious weddings. They're like, I'm afraid God is gonna put me in hell for a long time for this, so I'm not gonna say it. But for the most part, everyone's talking shit.
They're shit talkers. I think that's the whole point. I mean, you come in on your walk home, whoever with your parents or wife is like, the entrance is nice. The other one was like this, and you get inside like, oh, I see the background. That's the same big background as the other one. Yeah, it's the same one.
There you
get
go.
to the food, and like, they don't have fish pakoras.
No.
They don't have fish pakoras.
Oh my God.
Really? They're
Yeah.
just regular pakoras.
Yeah.
And same thing with dinner. And then
Look at this naan. It's soggy.
Yeah, and then your speeches. I
No one
do that.
listens. No one listens to speeches.
Yeah, I'm like, this speech could be more engaging. She's just crying.
Oh, here's the deal. Most speeches don't need to happen.
Yeah, they don't
Most
need to
speeches
happen.
don't need to happen. There's nothing that you are going to say that's going to be entertaining to more than maybe 5 people in this entire
No
crowd,
way. Yeah.
right? Unless, I was just thinking about this, unless you take a movie trailer, right? Get your friends at 3 o'clock in the morning to lip sync the movie
Yeah.
trailer, and then play it as if it was a piece of like house art,
That was.
and no one understands what's happening.
I think that's what happens,
It
at
was
least
just
in my
madness.
wedding. I think those are the things you kind of look back. It's like the things your friends did in terms of
Yeah.
entertainment, your family did for entertainment.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's just a big waste of money.
Do you still have those videos?
Yeah, of course. It's all I have is those videos. They're horrible.
Yeah. Can you send it? Can you send it to me?
Yeah,
I want
I
to.
can
I'm
look
going
for
to
it.
post that on the Crash and Flow thing.
Yeah, I can definitely look for it, man.
On Instagram.
Thanks. Cool.
It's freaking crazy. What are you looking forward to in the new openings?
Nothing. Just keep working out. I'm trying to work out 6 days a week. I'm doing that. It feels wonderful. Other than that, nothing. Just working. I got 2 shows. I got 1 show tomorrow. I got 1 on Sunday with some comics. Don't even worry about showing up. Whatever. It's just Zoom. Screw it. That's not how comedy should be. But nothing else, man. Just taking care of family. Alhamdulillah, and her family are. They were some scares, but everything's going well now.
Yeah, glad to hear it.
My niece is getting bigger every day. She's waving now, which is really cool. So no updates, but just happy the weather's good. It's not raining for the next 9 days.
Okay.
It's awesome.
You're okay. You're locked and loaded for the next 9 days.
Oh yeah, man.
You do the great stuff.
Got a
Anyway,
double
but
espresso.
okay. Wow. Oh, you're gonna go to Starbucks again?
Oh yeah.
Or
I
you
have to use the restroom
you
right
have
now.
all of the equipment.
Oh, I have all the Starbucks.
All right, people. Thanks for hanging with us. This has been episode 239. Take care of yourselves. Look at that. We started this podcast when we started doing these remote podcasts. What was it? 9 weeks ago. We started doing this.
Yeah.
And now the end is nigh. We can see it. And hopefully we can get back to it. Even Friday prayers, by the way. I don't know if some people might not know, but even in the GTA, the Friday prayers, that we might be able to start going to the mosque. They're brainstorming ideas on how they're going to be able to do it in a safe way. So when that happens, that's it. It's more normal than ever. All right, people, take care of yourselves. We'll be back in a week. Good night.
Yo. Crash and flow.